What's the most tragic thing you've seen in the emergency room? My dad called from downstairs saying Julie crashed her motorcycle and we needed to get to the hospital now. I threw on jeans and a t-shirt, my hands shaking. Julie was the careful rider in our family. She'd taken the safety course twice, always wore full gear, never drove at night unless she had to. The hospital was only 10 minutes away, but it felt like hours. My mom kept asking questions my dad couldn't answer. Was she conscious? Which hospital? Who called it in? My younger brother sat next to me in the back, silent and pale. The summer air coming through the windows was thick and humid, crickets screaming from the fields we passed. When we got there, a nurse was waiting for us at the ER entrance. That's when I knew it was bad. They don't wait at the door unless it's serious. She led us past the main waiting area full of people with minor injuries to a small private room, the kind with a box of tissues on every surface. My mom started crying the second we sat down. My dad kept asking the nurse questions, but she just said the doctor would be with us soon, that Julie was in surgery. My brother found a corner and put his head in his hands. I sat frozen in a plastic chair, staring at a poster about hand washing, my brain refusing to accept what was happening. Family started arriving. My Aunt Kathy, then my Uncle Bob, then my grandparents. The small room got crowded fast. Everyone spoke in whispers, asking the same questions none of us could answer. My dad paced the hallway. My mom clutched my grandmother's hand. Someone brought coffee, no one drank. 3 hours passed before the surgeon finally came in. He was younger than I expected, maybe 40, with tired eyes. He didn't sit down. That's another bad sign. He explained that Julie had been driving on Route 47 when a pickup truck drifted across the center line. She swerved to avoid it, lost control, crashed into a drainage ditch. The impact was severe. Major head trauma, internal bleeding, possible spinal damage. They'd been working on her for hours, done everything they could, but the next 24 hours would be critical. If she made it through the night, they'd know more. My mom asked if we could see her. Not yet, he said. Maybe in an hour. She needed to stabilize first. After he left, my dad put his fist through the drywall in the hallway. Security came but didn't do anything when they saw it was a family member. They just helped him sit down and brought ice for his hand. Around midnight, a different nurse came in carrying a clear plastic bag. She set it gently on the table and said these were Julie's belongings from the scene. She left quickly, like she didn't want to be there when we opened it. My mom couldn't look. My dad was getting his hand wrapped, so I took the bag. Inside was Julie's leather jacket, torn and stained dark, her boots, her riding gloves, and at the bottom, wrapped in medical gauze, was her long blonde hair. They'd shaved her entire head for the surgery. Her hair had been down to her waist, this beautiful golden color she spent hours taking care of. Now it was just dead weight in a plastic bag. I opened the gauze and the smell hit me. Vomit, blood, and something chemical from the hospital. I held a handful of her hair and felt bile rise in my throat. This was real. My sister was dying. That's when I saw her phone at the bottom of the bag. The screen was shattered, but it was still on, showing one unread text message to Dad, sent at 6:47 p.m., 20 minutes before the accident. I clicked it open. Dad, I'm pregnant, 8 weeks, coming home to tell everyone tonight. Please don't be mad. I stared at those words, read them 3 times. My sister was fighting for her life down the hall, and she was carrying a baby nobody knew about. She'd been planning to tell us tonight over dinner. Instead, she was in a coma with a breathing tube down her throat. I looked up. My parents hadn't seen the phone yet. My dad was across the room talking to my uncle. My mom was crying into my aunt's shoulder. I could show them right now. Give them something else to hold on to. Some reason to hope she'd pull through. But I thought about Julie waking up, if she woke up, and the first thing she hears is that everyone knows her secret before she got to tell it herself. I thought about her lying there, unable to explain, unable to share the moment the way she planned. I closed the bag without saying anything and put it under my chair. Some secrets die in emergency rooms, but this one wasn't going to be mine to tell.